Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more of the Hard West 2 demo. In the first episode, hopefully you saw that, we were introduced to the world of Hard West 2. It's like a Wild West setting, but with an occult edge. It's the genre that, you know, we've played in other games and seen in other movies. It's sort of a Weird West type of setting. Yeah, and now we're in this sort of wilderness area. There's no AP or anything now, so we're just got a few things to click on. And we'll carry on and see what happens.
Winter in June. Crazy stuff.
We've stumbled upon remnants of a camping site. The tents were ripped to shreds, the fire reduced to a pile of smoking embers. So that's where the horses came from. Okay, Flynn has been voiced up until now, but not this time. I think you're right. Whoever camped here came a little too close to the ghost train's path. They're probably long gone now. I shivered. Come on, let's keep moving.
We can't stay out here.
Camping. You can set up camp at any time. While at camp, you can chat with posse members and get to know them better. So have we done that? Oh, here we go. Make camp. Notice there's only Flynn, so we've lost Laughing Deer and... who's the other one? Kestrel Colt. We set up camp in the snow and gathered around the fire. We could hear the wind howling around us like a heartbroken banshee. Even our horses huddled closer together. Let's talk with Flynn. Flynn sat there alone staring at the fire. I sat beside her. For some time I was wrestling with myself. There was something deeply wrong with me. I could feel it. You saved my ass. Thank you. Flynn looked at me as if she knew. But how could she? You don't look so good, Jin. Listen, I know you like to keep your cards close to your chest, but this thing Mammon did to you and Clive... Clive? It was serious. We need to talk about this. That's my business, kid.
You really are something else, Jin. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit. Look behind you, asshole. You're casting no shadow.
Ooh, interesting. She stoked the fire and the flames grew brighter for a moment. I turned to look behind me and it was a moment before it hit me. She was right, there was nothing where my shadow should have been. As far as the fire was concerned, it was like I wasn't even there.
No one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. It's not just you. I feel strange too. I still have a shadow, but it's looking damn ragged. Whatever Mammon did to us in the ghost train, he hurt all of us. But you and Kestrel, you got the worst of it. When it comes to shadows, you lost it all.
Okay, wasn't quite... the voice work didn't quite match up to the text, but that's fine. I was rendered speechless. Thanks for talking, Flynn. Okay, so break camp. That was interesting.
Alright, let's look over there.
So, got a bit more of an overland map. We've got a ruined cabin to go and check out.
This shit.
A close encounter with a ghost train had left the shack in a shambles. Half of it was missing, and what remained was barely standing. Searching the ruins would be risky. Okay, Jin, there's got to be something worthwhile around here, and in brackets it says dollars plus 5. I think I saw we had $7. So let's click on this, see what happens. The things we found, hunting trophies, dull skinning knives, rusty snares, suggested the hut had belonged to a hunter, but they were useless to us. After finding a whole half-eagle coin, we gave up and decided to abandon the hut to look for better shelter. We did get $5. So now we're up to 12.
We should keep looking for shelter.
We can see there's another point of interest over here to the left, so
in the
let's
snow?
come around this way.
Oh, what I want is a warm bath.
Abandoned farm. The building offered little shelter, but we've managed to start a small fire. It was better than nothing. Suddenly, we heard a muffled thump coming from a low mound sitting under a cockeyed cross right next to the broken fence. The sky was dark, but the snow gave the night enough of a glow that we could see we're not alone out there. We stood above the restless grave. Thump, thump, thump. Flynn looked at me.
Jin, I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now.
We dig!
This is insane. With our luck, it could be anything.
It could be something. It could be treasure. I don't think it's treasure. We searched the farm. Once we found a pair of shovels, we started digging. We were at it for half an hour or so when the thumping intensified. Then, just as we unearthed the lid of a crude pine coffin, it stopped.
Hello?
Uh-oh. A pale fist punched a hole through the coffin's lid. Splinters flew around us and the stench of a stale tomb billowed into the cold air. We recoiled, drew our guns, and levelled them at the hand.
What in tarnation?
Ooh, more loud cracks and grunts broke the wintry silence, and soon a man rose from the grave, his skin pale and sickly, his clothes covered in dust.
Why am I here?
The dead man hauled himself out of his grave. Ooh. His mouth creaked open and a dry cough produced a small cloud of dust. Then he raised a finger at us and spoke with a voice like a rusty nail scraping bone. Choice here. We could shoot him. We could let Flynn deal with him. Or we could just try talking to him. And I'm going to do that, because we don't know that he's hostile necessarily, even though he's an animated corpse. Whoa there. We didn't do anything wrong. We heard you knocking and we dug your ugly carcass up. The undead thing grunted and trudged forward toward the house. We decided to follow. Inside, the stranger inspected every room, nook and cranny. He grunted and coughed his way through the place, his methodical movements betraying a peculiar strength and purpose. He towered above us, and yet we still couldn't see his eyes when he finally turned towards us again.
Guns! I need guns!
Who are you?
Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Done everything the West has to offer. I've been an outlaw, a thief, a sheriff, a bounty hunter, hell, even an exorcist for a while.
Quite ironically.
And now I'm this. Whatever this is.
What just happened?
One day, I just woke up in that pine box buried in my yard. At first I thought I'd been dreaming. I remembered this vision of a train of death, driven by the devil himself, and chugging its way straight to hell. When he spotted me, he started to laugh. Laughed so hard, he woke me up. When I realized I was trapped, I started hitting on the coffin's lid, trying to break free. It didn't hurt none. And being already dead, I wasn't afraid of dying. I just knew I needed to get free.
So again, the voice acting is quite different to the text we're seeing in some places.
I don't know how long I was down there. An hour, a day, a week. The next thing I remember was the sounds of shovels, of you digging, and then I broke through.
What are you after?
I'm gonna get some guns. Gonna track down the devil who woke me up. Gonna get him good. Then I'm gonna lay me back down.
Listen, we know that devil of yours, and he's one tough son of a bitch. Name's Mammon, and he's done us wrong too. If you're gunning for him, I reckon we should maybe ride together, at least for a few days.
You got yourself a deal. For now. Mister. Whatever you say, kids. Call me Bill. Look, years ago, I stashed some equipment in an old hunting shack east of here. Let's wait out the blizzard. See if my stuff's still there.
Okay. Side quests. While exploring the game world, you'll often find side quests that can provide additional loot. Cool. Well, we already know where the hunting shed is. It's got a little green icon now, indicating that it's part of a quest. So we'll just come back. And I've just noticed this sort of glowing blue trail obviously belongs to the ghost train that we were on before. Same thing here. So, looking for something specific now. What are we poking around here for? Guns beneath the floorboards, I think. Plus some whiskey stashed in the cellar. And dynamite? Yes, tucked up under the roof. That's a damn mess. Getting anything out of there without bringing it down on our heads would be one hell of a feat. The girl's right. I'll grab the guns first, and then, any preferences? So the choice is either whiskey, which, oh okay, if we hover it tells us what it does. This fine bottle of alcohol grants liquid courage, gives drunk status, and also some HP. And drunk status means the character is unable to perform a bullseye shot. But you do get 6, that is like a healing potion with a slight downside. You do get 6 hit points back for that. And the dynamite is it's a thrown weapon. AP cost 1, range 12, has an AoE effect of 3. Not sure. Oh, and base damage of 6. That's quite good. But I might take the health whiskey. While we stood safely outside the shack, our new undead pal went rummaging through the debris. The place creaked and moaned in protest. It wasn't going to hold up much longer. Just as Flynn predicted, the busted-down hut collapsed, burying Bill beneath piles of broken timber. We stood there and gaped at the ruins, shocked that we just lost the old man so sudden like that. Just as I was opening my mouth to say a few words over his new grave, that tough son of a gun crawled up from the wreck like it was nothing. He handed us the loot with a scowl. Goddamn termites. Pretty slick, old man. Bill didn't say a word, just gave me a nod as we mounted up and rode off. Inventory. You found loot for the first time. Opening inventory menu by clicking its icon at the top right of the screen. Okay. Let's have a look at what we found. You can assign the acquired loot to any character. Remember to experiment with different posse loadouts anytime you get something new. Okay. So we got Jin Carter. We've got our dirty copper handgun, damage of 5, 1 to 12 range. We could also equip the wild buffalo rifle, which I think we used in the tutorial mission. So it's got a range of up to 18. It can hit for 8 damage. And we've got the coach gun, which I think we also used. This was the shotgun type thing, wasn't it? So damage of 4, but it has also like a cone area of effect. Does Bill actually have any weapons at the moment, or is he? Yeah. So I think as everyone's got one of these dirty copper handguns, haven't they? So what's everyone's HP like? Oh yeah. So Bill's got 22, Flynn's 16, I'm 18. So Flynn's probably the one we want to keep at a distance. So maybe we'll give her the rifle. And Old Man Bill, as well as being already dead, he's got a bit more HP, so he can get a bit close and personal stuff. And maybe we'll give him... Oh, we've got 3 actually, so each one of these characters can take a whiskey. And... yeah, get a bit of health, get back. They've each got a trait. Let's just take a quick look at this. This might be something that comes into play in the next time we do combat. So, Jin Carter's got something called Shadow Barrage, level 1. AP cost of 2, base damage of 6. Requires at least nothing. Jin fires a series of demonic bullets that can pass through walls and cover to deal damage to any character in their path. Range of up to 12. 2-turn cooldown. So that sounds pretty good. Flynn has something called Shadow Swap 1. AP cost of 1. Base damage 1. Flynn swaps places with a character in her line of sight. She and the swapped character each lose 1 HP. So that's interesting. And then Old Man Bill is a pistolero. This character inflicts +1 damage while using handguns. Good to know. And he's got a locked skill here. Dead Man's Revenge 1. AP cost 2, base damage 2. Requires a pair of... probably a pair of pistols. Maybe that's something we can actually do now. If we take away Flynn's pistol, and we can give it to... Requires at least pair. What does that mean? Giving him a pair of guns. The damage increases by 1 for every 4 HP that Bill's lost. Deals damage to every enemy in his line of sight. So it requires at least pair. I don't know why that's not being activated, but let's put things back as they were for now, I suppose. And maybe that's something we'll learn a bit more about in a while. Okay. So we can see now we've got another marker on our
Are we
map.
there yet?
overworld map type thing. And we're going to head down here to the south.
Let's
and
go
maybe
there.
find a town. We've got a red cross.
I think I can see something.
Ooh, gruesome. Suddenly we've stumbled upon a scene so gruesome, so irrational, that even I cursed silently. Looking down, we could see a patch of blood-soaked snow surrounding a flimsy cross. Someone nailed a naked man to it and left him to die in the cold. I got off my horse and took a step closer. Flynn didn't follow. Flynn, be careful. Let's examine the scene or look for anything useful. Oh, let's examine the scene, maybe. This man had been dead for days, left out in the weather. Animals had gotten to him, leaving behind only a scrawny, skeletal shape with a mess of dried guts spilling between his legs. Look for anything useful. Ignoring the stench, I've kicked the snow and guts around the corpse in search of anything useful. I noticed something stuck inside the corpse's chest cavity. Could it be playing cards? Ooh. Suddenly the corpse jerked up, twisted its neck and snapped its teeth at my face. Shashorless. Okay. Friend of yours, Bill? I pulled back immediately. Man. The undead thing kept thrashing about, hoping to attack us, but the nails and ropes held tight.
He's nothing like me. No memories, no free will, only hunger. Probably revived when the ghost train passed nearby. Damn fool.
Said our own revenant, then took a gun and kept shooting until the undead's head was gone. Only then it stopped moving. Without the head, the undead was now less lively. Now it was a simple matter of courage. All right, I'll get the cards, and if we do this, it looks like we're going to lose 2 health, but we gain the 9 of spades, king of diamonds, queen of clubs. Oh, and those are like perks. So the 9 of spades, bullseye chance +1. So that's the bullseye seems to be the crit chance, doesn't it? King of diamonds, max luck +13, or queen of clubs, speed 4. So they're pretty good. Oh, okay, well it looks like... Okay, so we're basically choosing who's going to lose the 2 health. The clubs, the cards we get remain the same. So let's get Bill to get the cards. He's got the most health out of all of us. As he reached between the ribs, the headless corpse jerked, and I saw its sharp, broken bones jab his hand. At least he managed to get hold of the cards.
Lively damn bugger.
Cards. You've unlocked new cards. Open the cards menu by clicking its icon in the top right of the screen. And these are like little perks. Then we had this similar perk system with the cards in Hard West 1. And it looks like they work in a fairly similar way. By adding cards to the character's hand, you can improve their statistics. For example, select Jin and put the King of Diamonds in his hand to increase his luck. And we see here. So each of the characters has got a hand of 5 cards. We've got 3 cards. So let's say that we're going to give 1 to each character. So maybe we'll give Bill the extra bullseye chance. Oh, he's got a... So has anyone got like a base? No, they've got a 0% bullseye base, haven't they? So he's now got a 1% chance of pulling off a bullseye, which is something. Maybe we'll give the speed to Flynn. She's someone we want to keep near the back, so maybe like bringing her forward is going to be of benefit. Actually, she's got high speed anyway. She's our fastest character. It's actually Bill who's pretty slow. So why don't we give Bill the speed, actually? And he's now as fast as the other characters, more or less. And Flynn, maybe we'll give her the bullseye chance. And as the tutorial suggested, let's give Jin Carter the extra luck, because someone who's going to be more up close and in the action, he's probably going to get shot at more. Yes, they've all got 100% luck, but now Jin's on 113, so that's cool.
Can you see anything?
So we're going to keep an eye out for those cards. They seem pretty useful.
I can't feel my extremities.
We've got here a train station. And Boomtown. Well, let's click on the train station first.
Where did all this snow come from?
As we came closer to the station, we saw a single train standing on a sidetrack and a sad, round man with his hands in his pockets, standing on the wooden platform.
You're you, huh? Got in right before the avalanche?
What avalanche?
The eastern pass is blocked. No trains, no roads, nothing. We're trapped here in this damn valley.
What's happening in town?
Damn Richie's playing sheriff again. I heard they found them a wanted man, a native. They're gonna hang him today.
A native? Could it be Deer? Big guy, wearing an army jacket?
Don't know. Never wanted to have anything to do with this.
Okay, let's go. It looks like we're going to have to save
Shield your eyes, so the
Laughing
snow don't
Deer.
blind you.
Oh, there's a store there. It's a small town, probably set up in the last decade or so. Rail tracks end at a station nearby the town. A hanging scaffolding has been built at the town square. The townsfolk are hardened by years of living at the very frontier of Hard West. Let's enter Boomtown.
That's Deer. Shit. They beat him good.
Okay. We're breaking him out. Ooh, and possibly another combat mission.
That's enough. We'll be taking that gentleman with us now. Thank you.
Look at what crawled out from under the snow, guys. Another lost soul in Boomtown.
Pleasure's all mine, Sheriff.
See, this friend of yours is wanted in at least 4 states for murdering some big, fat, and famous chief. Did you know about this?
I don't care. He's mine. Give him back now.
You heard that, jackass boys? Did that sound like a threat to you? It sure did sound like a threat to me.
Do we have time for this?
I'm asking you one last time.
Say pretty please.
Flynn?
On it, boss.
Witchcraft! Shoot them! Kill them all!
Okay, well, we just read about this on the inventory screen, but each posse member has a unique skill. Jin can shoot bullets that pass through cover and walls, and we call this skill the Shadow Barrage. So we've got some side objectives as well as our main objective of clearing all the enemies. So we've got to get Laughing Deer's equipment, which is somewhere, and kill all enemies in the square in the first round. Wow. Okay. Huh. What, did we not give Jin an alternate weapon? Maybe we didn't. So we've got the Shadow Barrage now. Fires a series of bullets for a base damage of 6 that can pass through anything. Okay, we're saying choose the
Better
thing now.
watch and learn, kids.
And wow, okay. Well, he can get 1 kill here, and that should be enough to get his action points back, right?
Dodge this.
Shadow Swap. Flynn's Shadow Swap allows her to change places with foes and allies. This unstable witchcraft does a small amount of damage to her and the target.
Let's do this.
Choose Shadow Swap and click the chosen target, which is this guy on the roof. Fair enough. And it's just the beginning. More skills will unlock as you progress through Hard West 2. Right now, though, you know everything you need to massacre those bastards in town. Good luck. Okay. So we've got Flynn here. We did actually give her the rifle, which should be fairly accurate, you'd hope, from range. It does require 3 AP as the only thing, so maybe if we... it doesn't look like we can switch to our other gun. Maybe because we used an ability? Not sure. But anyway, she doesn't have enough AP to fire. We've got Laughing Deer, though. So let's kill this rifleman first.
Go get him, dear.
Wow, it did 4 damage on that. So in the tutorial mission we did, he was actually doing 3 damage. He's now doing 4 damage, and I wonder if that's... has he got an inventory screen we can access now? I don't think he does. But it's possible he's got a perk or something, a trait, that means he's doing more damage in melee now, which is quite good. So So we can move him, say, down to here.
I will.
And attack this guy. Do the 4 damage required to kill him. So we've got all the AP back now. So let's plan this out. Can we actually do this in one? We're doing... Well, we've got enough to do 8 damage potentially to this Richie guy. Because we've got to move as well. If he was to move, how far could he get? He could get... Yeah. There is a... Okay, so let's just think about this. We've got Bill.
Pass it to me.
What can old man Bill do? We've got the dynamite. It's also got the shotgun cone. So we could do that, and there's a decent chance of doing some crit damage on that. Let's give that a go.
God damn.
Okay, so it might be good to get him into cover now, if possible. So there.
Yeah.
Now laughing deer. So we can now we can kill this guy, then kill the sheriff.
Hawa. Shit.
So there. So we've got our 3 AP back now. Now let's chain that by going for the sheriff. All the AP back. So who else has got action points? Jin's got 3, actually, still. So we've got 4 left. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a guy on the ledge up here. He's only got 5 health, actually, so we could kill him. Jin. Hang on. Oh, we've actually got 100% chance to shoot this one, so let's just do that. So he's gone. Only a 75% chance now of shooting this one, but let's give it a go.
Roll the dice.
So now he's got all his AP back, and we're down to 2 left. And we got this guy. So we are... Tell you what, let's get ourselves into cover first. Then we're going to shoot this guy.
God damn.
And
Looking for
now,
trouble?
Laughing Deer should be able to get over here. And I'll come to this spot. Just as a little closer to what we hope is the last enemy we need to chain to. He's gone, got 3 AP again. And this guy has only got 5 health, so yeah, let's 1 AP getting over to him. And now we're going to finish him off, and that should be all the enemies. That should be our bonus objective of all 9 enemies on the first round. And actually I can see it now, so we've got the Laughing Deer's equipment is it's in this chest. So let's move him up as far as we can. We can actually get there.
Right.
Let's do that.
Ready to roll.
There we go, got Laughing Deer's equipment. And it says something about Sheriff Richie and all his henchmen, so I'm guessing there's more in this church. So with Flynn, we've got 2 AP. Can we get her anywhere useful? There's full cover here. Let's bring her down to the full cover. That was a pretty good demonstration of the chaining the kill moves together. Worked pretty well. Use Flynn's new objective. Use Flynn's shadow swap on a rifleman. And are these riflemen? They are. Okay, so let's do that. I'll swap with. Oh, okay. Does it have to be that one? Probably not a bad one to do. We won't be able to shoot anything after this, is anything. Right. Okay, we'll she's kind of out of the fight now, really, because we can't swap. Oh, okay, now we can swap to our pistol this time. So let's just shoot this guy.
You're in
All
for
her
a
AP
ride.
back. So let's switch. Can we switch back to our rifle? We can. And yeah, let's go for this guy. All our AP back. So let's go for this guy. Oh, 0% chance to hit. Interesting. I guess that's out of range. Okay. Can't see these guys in the church. Got all our AP back though, so maybe we can move her somewhere a bit more useful to us. Can't see any other enemies around here. Is there any full cover here? Yeah, there's some full cover here, so let's move her there. It's quite good, that shadow swapping ability. She's losing health doing it, so yeah, you can't do it unlimited times in a mission. It's probably just as well, because it seems quite powerful. Okay, so we've got a rifleman here.
Just point.
How far can Laughing Deer move? He can actually get there. So let's do that. And we'll attack. Kill him. There's one here, isn't there? So, yeah, I mean, let's move up and go behind him. That should be a 100% chance to hit, shouldn't it? Did take a... Won't be able to kill him, I don't think. So, Jen Carter. What should we do with you? I guess bring him there. You can't. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy on this move. We're just a little bit far away with our ranged characters.
Yeah.
And Bill. Bring him in.
Yeah.
Looking for trouble?
So I think Laughing Deer's going to take a hit or two.
Hurting Laughing Deer?
Hopefully
Who's
he
that
can tank a
foolish?
couple of shots.
Stick 'em,
Looks like there's 3 in the
boys.
church. Oh, that's a miss. That's lucky. Oh, interesting. He's lifted up the coffin lid to his cover. Oh, it's 5 enemies in the church. Okay. 6?
Let's get 'em.
Although 1 came out, so there's 5 in the church and a couple outside.
Bastards.
Ooh, another miss. Probably going to get a shot at him. Okay, this rifleman's going to be able to...
Let's
Okay.
do this.
We knew that was risky. There was a few more enemies in that church than I was expecting, is the only thing. Okay, well,
Need someone dead.
might have to be a bit careful with Laughing Deer from now on. So it would take 2 moves to get there and then 1 hit. So that's a little on the risky side at the moment. But maybe Flynn's in a position to see this guy if she comes here. 100%. Does use 2 AP though. I mean, can she just see him from here even? Oh, she can. Okay, well, let's do that.
Oh, goddamn!
It's tempting to move Laughing Deer in because he'll get his AP back and he'll be able to move back out into a safer position.
Set me loose!
There we go, 3 AP again. So we can move him hopefully into full cover somewhere. That's full cover, but maybe slightly further back. Move him somewhere like that. Should be reasonably safe there.
Are you mad?
Jin, we're just going to move up a bit. Is this full cover? Okay, so we can maybe get a couple of characters on each side of these gates in full cover.
Patience.
Old Man Bill. Okay.
him now.
Ooh, that was a nasty hit considering we were in full cover.
A good day to die,
Oh, okay,
but
they
a
flanked
better
laughing
day
deer.
to keep killing.
They'll be fine at the end of this fight.
Stick
I think as long as we get to the end of the
boys.
mission that our characters come back up.
Die, pig.
I feel like the dynamite might be good. How many AP does it require? 1. Let's bring him up here. I'm going to toss the dynamite in and maybe this sort of group of enemies around here. Yeah, I can hit 3 of them there.
Who's next?
Oh, we got a kill, so he got his action points back, which is pretty nice. Can we hit them in our shotgun cone? Looks like we got a good chance of doing it. Got 1 anyway. So if he switches back to pistol, only a 25% chance. So can we trick shot this? Oh, okay, that was the double click. Never mind. Not bad though, considering. Now Jean. What do we do with Jin? He needs somewhere he can get to in 1 AP, otherwise he can't fire. Low chance. We do have the shadow shot actually, which can shoot through cover, remember? That's where
Let's
we go,
do
isn't
it.
Then we've got
Looking for trouble?
Flynn here. If she comes here, oh, okay, yeah, she can't shoot if she goes that far. She can only come out as far as this. And she can see... Yeah, okay. I think we can get a couple of these, and then we should have the bravado points to move somewhere else. So we'll start off with this guy.
Wanna see me get real angry?
Just going to shoot this guy. Oh, it's only 75% chance now. Maybe with the luck run out a little bit. Hopefully that's good
I got this one.
Is now so if she comes here, she can actually kill this guy too.
Steady.
Now we've got 1 left. I think this guy is in half cover. Can't do much about that. Oh, is there someone? No, I think we shot that one. She wants to come here. Full cover. I think we'll come
Easy.
here. Ooh. We could shadow swap the deputy. Hang on, hang on. If we did that, who else has got AP?
Pass it to me.
No.
What's the play?
No, he's dead.
Yeah?
So actually, there wouldn't be a lot of points doing that this turn. But let's use the whiskey to get our health back. And we'll end our turn there. Right, so now we're going to shadow swap with the deputy.
Looking for a better spot.
Now, we'll shoot at him.
God damn.
Where's Jin?
Ready when you are.
75%. Coffee. We can bring a come up here in
Will
one
do.
where he's still be in full cover. We might increase our chances of hitting him. Oh, no, that took 2. I must have misread that. Okay, well that's his turn. Flynn's got a couple. Flynn could shoot. Very low chance, but we might as well. Yeah. Got some luck though. I guess we end our turn there.
Boys,
What's he doing? Oh, second health potion of his own. Oh, and he shot Flynn. Okay. Okay. Right. Well, we're going to shoot this guy again.
Shit!
Yeah? Eyes on the prize.
And if Flynn can get a shot at him, that should be all she wrote. 100% chance, and she will be able to take the shot. There we go. Great.
Is there anyone else after the head of my pal? That's what I thought.
Nice. Okay, so we get a little bit of a breakdown in the actual missions, it looks like. So it took us 6 turns, got 20 kills. We actually had a kill streak of 6, which was pretty good. We did all our main and optional objectives. We got $20. We got a new handgun. Damage 5. Widowmaker. This one comes with a little trait, it looks like, so it's got a bullseye chance buff. This character adds 15% bullseye chance when using the weapon, which isn't bad. We get a coyote tooth necklace, which increases your bullseye chance by 15. So, you know, if you combine that with the gun, suddenly, you know, every 3 shots you're critting, which sounds pretty good. Kidney beans, it's like a healing item, 3 of those, and another dynamite to replace the one we use. So pretty good stuff there, pretty good haul. Laughing Deer wiped the blood off his face and spat like he ate something foul. He took his things from Flynn with a scowl. Man didn't know how to lose, didn't know how to say thank you either. Good to see you back, we thought you were dead. Flynn flung herself over Deer's neck, but he shoved her away angrily.
You both left me there, and Kestrel, and now you're happy to see me?
Okay, we'll have a look at that in a sec. We've got a tutorial thing here. Acquiring loyalty points. Sometimes you will have to decide which posse member should act in certain events. When you choose an option suggested by a certain posse member, that character earns loyalty points. Okay. So, as you probably heard Deer say there, you both left me there in Kestrel, and now you're happy to see me? So we can gain loyalty with Laughing Deer or with Flynn. I think she did what she could.
Hey, just wanted to thank you for believing in me.
There we go. It's okay, Jen. We're all angry. Right, dear? How did you survive? How did you survive? I figured you for dead.
Jumped out the window at the same moment when you and Flynn vanished. Landed in a pile of snow. After I dug myself out, a rider in the distance saw me staggering around. Instead of helping me, he took off. Came back later with a whole mob of men.
Let's lay low for now. Alright, folks, let's lay low for now. Deer, take Richie's horse and find a place to rest. Give the folks some time to crawl back out. I saw a doctor's office nearby. We could get patched up proper tomorrow. We'll also visit that train station. We need to get the hell out of this freezing shithole. We laid low at some shack at the town outskirts, waiting for the day to pass. The townsfolk avoided us, unsure if we're allies or enemies. But looking at the way they cleaned their streets of the corpses, they didn't like that Richie guy much. At dawn, we took off to find the medic. Okay. Healing. A posse member who falls in combat recovers 1 HP after the fight is over. Other characters keep the number of HP with which they finish the shootout. All wounds can be healed by visiting a surgeon. We've got to check the train station, which we already popped into, but it's now a quest to do so, and find a way out of the valley. So let's quickly look at those items we found. Who do you want to give the really cool gun to? I might give it to Jin, you know, because, you know, he seems to be our main character. Although it's a party-based game, we're kind of assuming he's like the party leader. And maybe we'll give him this bullseye chance boost as well, so, you know, he's going to be doing quite a nice bit of damage with that. He's still got the whiskey, so actually let's replace the whiskeys with the beans, because it heals more and doesn't get you drunk, which is not the greatest debuff. We'll give him the dynamite again. There's Dead Man's Revenge. It's definitely not... For some reason, it's not happening. Even though he looks like he's got a pair of guns. Can I drag them into the same slot? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. We're gonna give Laughing Deer the pistol because having only the melee is a bit limiting. And his trait is Warrior. So yeah, as we guessed, he's got this trait that means he's doing +1 damage now with the melee weapons, which is pretty cool. And his locked skill is Wild Run. Requires at least pair, so there's another one. So again, I mean, just the image makes it look as if he's going to require 2 of a weapon. His charges into Deer's headlong charge increases his base damage by 1 point for every 2 spaces he crosses. Okay. So that's cool. So you can kind of run up to an enemy, and the further you travel, the more damage you'll do, which is kind of nice. Because as a melee character, you know, he's going to be running a fair bit. See the loyalty boost there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I get this now. It's to do with the cards, isn't it? Requires a pair. Yeah. I got it now. Because this one's saying 2 pair, straight, 3 of a kind. Okay, cool. So if we were to get another Queen card, we could put it in Bill's hand, and then he'd unlock his Dead Man's Revenge. Nice. Okay, cool. That's understood now. So I think we'll leave it there. We've done a bit more exploration, another combat mission, which was pretty good. And yeah, I think we'll definitely come back and finish the demo, whether that's 1 episode, 2 episodes, or however many. And I'm having a really good time with this. I mean, this feels great. This feels like a game I'll definitely buy and play when it's released later this year, by the sound of it, unless that changes at some point. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do hit the like button. And if you could subscribe as well, that'd be fantastic. And hopefully, I'll see you next time for some more Hard West 2.